Hariom students, welcome to today's online session. Topic is Force and Pressure Part 1. And before going to this lesson, so in class 7 you have learned how objects move. How objects move, how objects move from one place to another place. Do you recall how we decide whether an object is moving faster than other? Yes. So let us recall some of our everyday experience. What do you do to make a football move? What do you do to make a ball move? What do you do to make a football move? What do you do to make a moving ball move faster? How does a goalkeeper stop a ball? So how do fielders stop a ball hit by a batsman? So in these situations the ball is either made to move faster or slower. Is it correct? Yes. Or its direction of motion is changed. So not only the ball is moving straight, so the direction will be changed. And so let us discuss about the what is force. And before what are the topics to be covered in this lesson? And the topics to be covered in this lesson: force. What is force? So force is nothing but a push or pull of an object. And identify actions as push or pull in our daily life situations. And forces are due to an interaction and exploring forces. So what are the exploring forces? In exploring forces, we have to discuss some activities. Do you know what is force? Do you know where we have to apply force? For example, to push a chair, to pull a chair. Then how do we have to push a chair? How do we have to pull a chair? How do we have to pick the book? We need to pull it. Is it correct? No. So where we have to apply force in our daily life? So once we have to imagine where you have to apply force in our daily life. Let us discuss about the force. What is force? Force is nothing but a push or pull on an object is called a force. So force, what is force? Force is a push or pull of an object is called a force. So what is force, students? Force is a push or pull on an object is called a force. So here given this, observe this image. So in first image and second image, so a car is being pushed by a man. So here the person is not, any force is applied on the car, but here the person is applied some force on the car. So what is that here? What he applied? He pushed by a car. So a car being pushed by a man. Here apply some force. Here applying some force. So in living and non-living things can apply force. So whatever to apply force over an object, interaction between the object and the source of force is necessary. And let us discuss about what is push and what is pull. So this is also another example. A force is a push or a pull. So here he is pulling the box. Here he is pushing the box. Here the force is applied on the box. Here also pulling, pushing. So a pull or push. So we have to apply some force on the object. Here what is the object? The box is the object. What is push? What is push and what is pull? So what is push? A force to move something or someone away from oneself. So we have a force can move to move something or someone away from oneself. So here all these are the examples of push. Throw. So we have to ball throw. So it is something away from oneself. To kick the ball. So this is something away from oneself. Put away a book, write, roll, slew. So these are the examples about the push. What is pull? So a force to move something or someone towards oneself. So push is something or someone away from oneself, and pull is something or someone towards oneself. For example, jeep. So we have to pull the jeep, clamps, and put on socks. We have to pull on the socks. Here we have to open the door. We have to pull the door, and set a book, tie. So these are all the examples of the pull. So this is the difference between push and pull. So what is pull? Push, so someone away from oneself, and pull is someone towards oneself. So that is difference between push and pull. So what is the finally what is the force? Force is nothing but a push or pull of an object. So living and non-living things can apply this force. And these are the examples about the push and pull. So push, so in once students, we have to recall and imagine in your life where we have to apply the push and pull. So in our in your home only, we have to apply some we have taken some objects, or pushing a chair, or moving a move furniture, to push a car, to pull a car, to kick a ball. So with push with your foot. So these are all we have to apply these cases in push. And open a drawer, and tug of war, and refrigerator door to open, pull-ups, shoes lace to tie. So whatever, flying a kite. So these are all push and pull, examples of push and pull. So imagine students where you have to apply push and pull. So once you imagine, you have to write at least 10 or 20 examples about the push and pull. So with your own, where we have to apply that force by using push or pull. And let us discuss about the another examples of this. So see this image. So first, second, and third. So in first image, a goalkeeper saving a goal. So here a goalkeeper saving a goal. And second image, a hockey player flicking a ball. And in third image, a fielder stopping a ball. Is it correct? No. So I often say that a force has been applied on ball when it is kicked, pushed, thrown, or flicked. Is this correct? No. So actions like picking, opening, shutting, kicking, hitting, lifting, flicking, pushing, pulling are often used to describe certain task. Is it correct? No. So what are the force, the push or pull actions like? So what are the actions like picking, opening, shutting, kicking, hitting, lifting, flicking, pushing, pulling are often used to describe certain task. Each of these actions usually results in same kind of change in the motion of an object. Is it correct? No. Yes. And at the same time, so here apply, so either pushing or pulling, either pushing or pulling. So here recall, so here what is that? A goalkeeper stop a ball. How does a goalkeeper stop a ball? How do fielders stop a ball hit by a batsman? A hockey player changes the direction of the moving ball. A hockey player changes the directions of the moving ball with the flick of the stick, and all these kind of situations, the ball is either made to move faster or slower, or its direction of motion is changed. So these are either pushing or pulling, either pushing or, so we have to apply it on ball when it is kicked, pushed, thrown or flicked. So what is a force here? A push or pull of an object. So either pushing or pulling. A push or pull of an object is nothing but a force. And another examples, to kick ball we need to push it. Is it correct? No. So to kick ball we need to push it. To pick the book we need to pull it. To hit the ball we need to push it. And to lift the box we need to push it. Another examples, the force. So what are the another examples of force? To kick ball we need to push it. So what is, where we have to, what is that we have to apply here? Push or pull? Push. To pick the book we need to pull it or push it, pull it. To hit the ball, we need to push it or pull it, push it. And to lift the box, we need to pull it or push it, push it. So these are the examples of the force, and force related to the push or pull. And finally we have to identify the push or pull. So we have to identify. So let us here the below time. So this the timetable gives some examples of familiar situations involving the motion of objects. So what are the motion of an objects? So we have to try to identify the actions involved in each case. So what is the each case here? A push or pull. So a push or pull, or record your observation. So you also write this table, so where we have to apply the push and pull. So I am giving some of the situations examples here. You have to write more examples about the pulling, pushing, picking, or whatever in the type where what is the action, push or pull. So we have to write within your own. So here a moving a book placed on a table. A moving a book placed on a table. So here also the moving book we have to action pushing, pulling, lifting. Pushing, pulling, lifting. So either push or pull. So both conditions, both actions is applied in this situation. And second one, opening or shutting a door. So here also what are the actions is occur here? So we have to pushing the door, pulling the door, lifting the door. So here also push or pull actions is applied in this situation. And third one, drawing a bucket of water from a well. So in that bucket of water we are lowering, lifting the bucket, pulling the bucket. So in this one we have to, what are the conditions here applied? Both condition, push and pull. And fourth one, a football player taking a penalty kick. So the football player is, the ball is lifting, kicking, hitting. So here only apply the push, not in pull. And fifth one, a cricket ball hit by a batsman. A cricket ball hit by a batsman. So here what is the action here occurring? Hitting, lifting, flicking. What are the actions here occurring? Hitting, lifting, flicking. So here the push, only here apply the push, not in pull. And sixth one, moving a loaded cart. Moving a loaded cart. So here only two actions, pulling, pushing. So we have to moving that cart, pushing and pulling. So here also both conditions, push and pull. And opening a drawer. So we have to pulling only, not pushing. So we have to what are the actions here applied here in this situation? Only pulling, not pushing. So I hope you all have understood in this, identify the actions as push or pull. So what is force, students? Force is a push or pull. So what is push and what is pull? So I hope you all have understood about the push and pull. And so we have to write some more examples and situations in our daily life, and we have to write the actions and related to the push and pull. And next one, in before that force, what is that force unit is? To measure the force is Newton also. And so next one, the forces are due to an interaction. What is that? Forces are due to an interaction. Let us discuss about forces are due to an interaction. So what is the interaction? What is the interaction between two objects? So what is the interaction? Let us discuss the interaction between two objects. So in first, so here below the picture shown these situations that may familiar to you. So I think this is familiar to you. Girls, once see these two pictures, it is familiar to you, I hope. So suppose, for example, here in this image, suppose in this first image, suppose a man is standing behind a car, behind a stationary car. So this is the stationary car. So a man is standing behind a stationary car. So will the car will the move will the car move due to his presence? No. Suppose the man now begins to push the car. Suppose the man begins to push the car. So that is applies a force on it. So here the man is applying some force. He pushed the car. He applied some force on the car. So now the car may begin to move in the direction of applied force. Now the car is moving. So why? So in first case the car is in stationary. So when after the man is applying some force, I mean a car being pushed by a man. So here the man is push the car, so the car is moving. Push the car is moving. So here also the force is applied. Here what is the interaction between the car and the person, the object, the force between the two objects. Here the force first, for example, first and second. So the force in between the two objects, first and second, two objects. And in this remaining images, first in this remaining below images here, so in first one, who is pushing whom? In second image, who is pushing whom? In third image, who is pulling whom? Who is pushing whom? Who is pulling whom? Can you identify who is pulling whom and who is pushing or pulling whom? And here who is pulling whom? So can you observe these images? Who is pulling or pushing whom? So here in this one, so here can you decide who is pushing and who is pulling in these cases? So both girls appear to push each other. So while the pair of girls, so see here the two images, the pair of girls is trying to pull each other, is trying to push each other. So they both are applying same force. They are pulling each other and at the same time they are pushing to each other. But in here the cow, so the cow and man, so it appear to pull each other. So the man is pulling to the cow. So and here pull each other. The girls in two situations shown here applying force on each other. So what is that force here? Applying force on the situations. It is also true for man and cow also. Applying force. So for these examples. So for these examples, we can infer that at least two objects must interact. So at least two objects interact to each other. So thus the interaction of one object with another object results in a force between the two objects. So one object and another object. So here also two person, here also two persons, I mean two girls, here also two objects, here also two objects, here also two. So here the two interact. So interact for a force to come into play. So thus the interaction of one object with another object, the interaction of one object with another object, that results in a force between the two objects. Force between the two objects. So that results in a force between the two objects. So that is known about the forces are due to an interaction. And next topic, exploring forces. What is that? Let us try to learn about the exploring forces. What happens when force interact? What happens? See this in first image. What happens when forces interact? What happens when force interact? So if you choose a heavy box, so the box weight is, it is very heavy. If you choose a heavy box and so we have to try to push it. We have to try it, push it. The box will not move. So why the box is not move? Because the box is heavy box to when compared to that man. So it is a heavy weight. If you choose a heavy box and try to push it, the box will not move. See this in second image. Now if you ask your friend to help in pushing it in the same direction, it moves. In that same direction we have to push that box. Pushing that box means it will be moved. So what is the so let us so this is known as some force is acting that object. So these forces we have to call that exploring forces. In that exploring forces we have to discuss about the direction and magnitude of force. So here also same direction and opposite direction. So here when what happens when force interact, so here the object is, the box is not move, but here the object is move, I mean the box is move. So why? So if the pushing it in the same direction, it will be moves. Let us discuss about the one of the activity about is it is related to the exploring forces. See this. So in this exploring forces, direction and magnitude forces, direction and magnitude of forces, direction and magnitude of forces, direction and magnitude of forces. So here and direction and magnitude of forces at the same time, these are the characteristics of forces. In first image, observe that in so first let us discuss what is direction and magnitude of forces. So the direction and magnitude of force, the measurement of strength and amount of force is called, what is that? Measurement of strength. So what is the measurement of strength of force is called magnitude of force. And two or more forces on the same object can applied in this direction and magnitude of force. Let us discuss about the same direction and opposite direction. So here the two persons is moving, the box is moving in the same direction, here in opposite direction. So let us discuss about the in same direction. So in same direction, when two or more forces are applied in the same direction. So when two or more forces, here one person and two or more forces is applied in the same direction, then the total or net force in the addition of magnitude of both forces. For example, here when two persons, that means when two persons, here these are the two persons, when two persons push the box. So when two persons push the box in the same direction, so these two persons push the box in same direction with the magnitude of forces each 2 newtons, 2 newtons, with the magnitude of force of each 2 newtons, then the resultant force will be, so resultant force means, so we have to add that force. So what is the net force? 2 plus 2. So here also the boy also applying 2 newtons and another boy also applying 2 newtons. 2 plus 2, 4 newtons. So same direction the boy is applying 4 newtons force. And second case, so this is no first case, so the object is moving in same direction. Are you able to understood that one? So equal forces, the boys, two boys is applying equal forces, so that's we have to call that net force. In second case, so this is the opposite direction. So when two forces in opposite direction, so the total effective net force is the, so let us this is another example of when two persons push the box. Here also when two persons push the box in the opposite direction, not in same direction. So here the two persons is pushing opposite direction with the magnitude of forces of each 2 newtons and 2 newtons. Here also the magnitude of forces is 2 newtons. So what is the resultant force will be? So here opposite means we have to subtract 2 minus 2 equal to 0. Okay. But here same direction we have to add 2 plus 2, 4 newtons. But here opposite direction 2 minus 2, 0. So the box will not move. Here also applying same force. Here also applying same force. So the box is not move. The box will not move. If one person, for example, another case, if one person is applying a force 6 units, if one person he is applying 6 units, okay, in one direction, and another person is applying force is 8 newtons. Another person, one person is applying 6 newtons force, another person is applying 8 newton in opposite direction. So what is the resultant force? 8 minus 6 equal to 2 newtons. So in this, force will act in the direction at higher magnitude of force. So this is known about the same direction and opposite directions of when two forces are applied in the same direction and opposite direction of the forces. So this is known about the characteristics of forces. And let us watch this video. You are easily able to understand the examples of exploring forces.
Exploring forces. Have you ever seen a game of tug of war? In a game of tug of war, two teams try to pull each other towards themselves, or in other words, they apply force in opposite directions. The game is won by the team which applies more force in their direction. Thus, the net resultant force is in their direction. But sometimes, the rope simply does not move because the two teams pull at it with equal force but in opposite direction. This tells us about an important property of force. Let us understand about the properties of force with the help of an activity. What will happen if two people apply the force in the same direction on the box? You will observe that the box moves in the direction of applied force. We can conclude that as two or more forces are applied in the same direction, then the forces add up to give the net force, and that's why they are able to push the box easily. What will happen if two people apply the force in the opposite direction on the box? There are two possibilities. Both apply equal force. One applies more force than the other. Let us see what happens in each case. In the first case, we observe that box does not move at all, whereas in the second case, the box moves in the direction of the bigger force. In this case, we can conclude that the net or resultant force is equal to the difference between the two forces. So we conclude that a force could be larger or smaller than the other. The strength of a force is usually expressed by its magnitude. We also have to specify the direction in which a force acts. Also, if the direction or the magnitude of the applied force changes, its effect also changes. In some cases, it adds up, whereas in others, it gets deducted.
I hope you all have understood about that video. So in that video, what you have to understand, what is the exploring forces. What is that? Exploring forces in same, the object is moving in same direction. The object, when two forces are applied in the opposite direction and same direction. Let us discuss another example of that. Let us try to learn about forces in the game of, so what is the game, students? Here, well, you know that the game of tug of war. Here, how many teams will be there? First team and second team. Two teams will be there. How many teams? Two teams. So the two teams pull at rope in opposite direction. So the pull at this rope will be opposite direction, not in same direction. So I pull at rope in opposite direction. So here the rope may not move if the two teams pull at the with equal forces, not in unequal forces, equal forces. Here applying equal forces. So the rope in the direction, sometimes the rope similarly does not move. So why? The team that pulls the harder, that is applied a larger force. For example, this team is pulling a larger force. Here this team is applying larger force, means so it is not a balanced, it is not a balanced force, it is not a equal force. So the forces applied an object in the same direction add to one another. So that means if two forces act in the opposite direction on an object, the net force acting is the difference between the two forces. So we have to recall that in tug of war, when two teams pull equally hard. Is it correct? Yes. The rope does not move in any direction. So why? What is the reason? Why? So the strength of force is well expressed by the magnitude. So why here the rope may not move if the two teams pull at the equal forces. So it is a very simple thing. So why the rope is not move? Because here the two teams is applying equal forces. For example, this team is applying force 4 newtons, this team also applying 4 newtons. So here the force will be same. So the equal force. So this Newton N is the magnitude of the force and units of the force. So that is known about the same direction and opposite direction in that exploring forces. Let us recall, let us summarize what we have learnt in this lesson. Force could be a push or pull. So force is a push or pull of an object, and force is a push or pull resulting in motion of a body. Yes. So we have to, for example, if you pushing a chair and pulling a chair, so the chair is in motion of a body. So the chair takes some place. So to apply a force over an object, interaction between object and source of force is necessary, and whenever the force act, two objects are involved, one which is applied force and another one which is received force. So that is known about the interaction between two objects. So one is applied force, another which one is received force, and the force has a magnitude as well as direction. So that is opposite direction or same direction. So the magnitude is the, for example, 4 newtons or 5 newtons or 6 newtons. For example, 4 newtons is equal to 4 newtons. So this is the same direction. 4 newtons equal to 2 newtons minus 2 newtons equal to 0 newtons. So that is the opposite direction. So like that, so the force has a magnitude as well as direction. So I hope you all have understood about the what is push and what is pull, and in real life where we have to applying pushing and pulling or kicking, lifting or whatever, kicking, hitting, lifting, flicking, pushing, pulling, or we have to observe in our everyday experience. We know that we have to recall our everyday experience. It is easily able to understand in this topic. Hari Om students, thank you.